1 year later, and looking back on Meet Your Match, there is no denying that this update had some pretty questionable and some pretty confusing balance changes, but I'd say the most mystifying of all, at least to me, was the changes to the Shortstop. That's right, they added a shove to this weapon, removing the healing and reducing the pushback vulnerability. Now, this shove, and I think everyone can agree that this shove has too little range, too long of a cooldown, too much of a wind-up. It's just a really, really low impact mechanic. However, I received a really interesting comment from RVPairofdice The Wanderer, where they suggest using it with the criticola for knockback, and I thought, I was skeptical at first, but I thought, hey, why not just jump into an empty server and try it out on a bot? And then this happened. I'll do that again for you at half speed. So as you can see, if you shove someone, get into close range and shoot them at the right angle, you can completely launch people across the map. Now the criticola is really helping out with this, but you don't need the criticola to launch people. They won't go as far, but that's still definitely enough to secure an out of bounds kill. And if knocking people out of the park isn't your style, then if you push them up against a wall or an object, you can juggle them in the air with and without the criticola. And who knows, you can weave in a pistol shots, a guillotine, a sandman, a rap assassin. And remember, all of these tests are against the soldier, who's one of the heaviest classes and one of the most resistant to knockback in the game. But we could sit here and test all day. How about we switch on to some live footage to see how it does in a real game against real people? There's no one here right now. Alright. Oh, this soldier, here we go. Oh my god, okay, I missed one shot in there, but that actually happened. Those are not common. Alright, come on, medic. Medic, where are you? Well, the shove actually helped me line up the subsequent shots. Okay, now every other time I've used the shove in my life, it is just completely fallen flat on its face. So, but those 3 happen in a row. I'm very happy. Alright. This scout over here. I mean, scouts are really awkward to shove, but I am faster than them. So come on, shove. I missed the shot. When you shove them, the way they move is so damn unpredictable. It's really tricky, but I'm very happy with what we've done so far, right? In demo. Oh my god. As you can see, I clipped into him and it was very buggy. Being low ping really helps, I found. Alright. Let's focus. We can get more juggles. More shortstop juggles around here. Okay. This mid. This demo. Anyone? Oh my god, that was dumb. What is this? Am I alive? As you can see from those live clips, it's definitely possible to juggle people like I did in the clip, but probably just not to the extreme extents as you can achieve in a controlled environment with bots. There are a few major flaws that are holding this little strategy back, and I think we should go over them. The first and main issue that this strategy has is that you're not shooting your gun. In pretty much any situation, not shooting the enemy person or reloading, which this also cancels, is terrible. You want to be reloading or shooting at all times, and doing anything but that will probably just get you killed. That being said, the shove is, of course, a great option if you need to, 1, push someone off a control point, or 2, knock someone out of bounds, in which case it's the perfect thing to do. But as you can see there, that juggle actually happened. Like, I don't know, I could have just shot him, but I guess it's fun to juggle them. It's really hard to tell. Another thing that there's a problem with, oh my god, mid-air shove. That was amazing. Another big issue is that if you're going for the whole hog mini crit shove knockback, the only characters that are going to be able to survive that kind of damage are like an overhealed soldier. Everyone else is just going to die on the second shot. So you have so much damage potential with this loadout that you probably won't ever get to see the knockback, which is a bit of a shame. Yet another terrible flaw is the fact that the shortstop is its strongest at the very start of the battle. It fires so quickly. You can put out like 140 or damage or so in an instant before another scout can shoot their scattergun twice, and giving up that advantage just to push them around seems a bit silly. The strongest thing about the shortstop is that it's quite effective outside of really, really close range. Scout's biggest weakness is that he has low health, but he's only effective close range with his shotguns. This pepper gun lets him bypass that, but if you're going to run right up to someone, literally melee distance, and perform like a shove that takes a while to complete, and you can't shoot or do anything for a short time after, it's usually just throwing the game completely. That being said, I won't totally discount the strategy. I think if shoving got a slight buff, this could actually be pretty effective. Just because my aim is not perfect, I'm only human, and the shortstop is probably one of the hardest guns to aim in the game, just because its spread is so tight and it fires so quickly. There were plenty of moments when I could have gotten amazing juggles off that I missed just because I don't have the reaction time for it. As for you that are thinking this might be replacing the Force of Nature, I would say definitely not. The Force of Nature does damage and knockback at the same time and is way more reliable. No, nothing will ever make my little baby Force of Nature go away, so don't worry about that. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I love discovering new things within TF2, and thanks so much for leaving comments. I love reading all of them. You guys leave me so many great ideas. Anyway, that's all I got for you right now. How about I catch you next time. See ya.